guys, it's Maite. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, I hope you stick around. So I have a new planner review for you guys, and it is on the new Horacio Printing Student Planner for the 2017-2018 year. Now, if you're unfamiliar with who they are, they hit the scene pretty recently. I want to say like the past 2 or 3 years, and they are a Christian faith-based planner brand, and they're based here right out of New York City. The creator, Polly, is an absolute light. I adore her. I love her. I love everything that she stands for, and we're kind of neighbors here in New York, which is even more exciting for me. So I can't wait to show you guys what's inside. I have the student kit, and that comes with a whole bunch of extra goodies if you upgrade to the kit. So as per usual in all of my reviews, I'll show you all of the goodies at the end of the planner itself. So if you're interested in the goodies, just stay till the end of the video. So this is the gorgeous box that the planner comes in. On this top, it says the best is yet to come, and that's kind of their motto of their brand. When you open the box up, you have this beautiful dust bag that protects your planner, which I think is such a nice touch because this is such a beautiful planner and you don't want it to get ruined, especially if you're traveling with it or anything. So I love that it's a nice, sturdy dust bag. And here is the gorgeous marble printed planner. Now, all of the planners, kit or not, come with this clear, gorgeous bookmark for your planner, so you always know where you are in your planner and you can just snap it right into the coils. As I mentioned, this is a student planner, so it runs from August 2017 all the way to July 2018. The planner itself is a pretty standard size. The cover is 7 1/4 inches across and 9 3/8 inches tall. And the page sizes themselves are standard 7 by 9. And the planner retails for $43, and the student kit upgrade retails for $65. But I'm going to tell you at the end why I think the student kit is definitely worth it. Zooming in on the cover of the planner, it's written "The best is yet to come" in this beautiful gold foil. I hope you guys can see it in the lighting because it's gorgeous. And at the bottom, it just reminds you that you have your student planner 2017-2018. You also get a gray elastic band that is attached to the back cover to make sure everything's all in place, and you get 4 protective gold corners as well. You're getting a gold coil that's about 1 1/4 inch in diameter. So opening this up, before I get into anything else, I just wanted to point out that as you can see, you have no tabs. So that's either going to drive some of you crazy and some of you aren't going to care. Of course, you can always put your own tabs on a planner or just use the handy dandy bookmark that they give you to mark where you are. So you got a beautiful blush pocket on the inside of the planner, and on the bottom corner you have "Live Your Dreams" in this beautiful gold foiling. And then you have the most luxurious welcome page, and it says "This year belongs to," and I love that, as opposed to, you know, just writing your name and your address, because you're like really taking a hold of this planner, you know what I mean? And then at the bottom you have a quote from scripture. Following that is a note from Polly herself. And then you get into the section where you start dream planning, and I think this is one of the most unique parts of the planner. So on the first page, she explains what dream planning is, and to paraphrase, essentially, they're pages she designed to get to the core of what your dreams are, what's holding you back, and as opposed to just goal setting, these sheets are rooted firmly in scripture. On the following page, you have your bucket list, and this is dream, listen, plan, and pray. This is one blank page dedicated to drawing, writing, whatever you want to get on paper. She's a huge advocate of just letting your creativity flow. Then you have your dream planning timetable. So you have your dream outcomes in 3 months, 6 months, and a year. Then you have your top 3 dreams on the other page. So you have dream 1, 2, and 3. And then she gives you the idea of a refocused cloud, and I absolutely love this. And this is just a guided exercise that is asking you a couple of questions to really reevaluate where your time is going and whether your time is actually going towards your passions or things you'd rather not be spending your time on. So here we're mixing a little bit of productivity so you can get to the places you want to go. So this refocus page is where you're supposed to write out your passions, focuses, distractions, and obligations. And at the end, you should have a huge web, and you'll be able to see things a little bit more clearly that way. And then she gives you an entire page dedicated to generosity planning. She gives you a line of scripture from Corinthians, and she goes, "Who am I encouraging and praying for this season? what am I making more time for this season, and what am I budgeting for this season. So I just think the idea of generosity planning is great to include here, because when do we ever do that? Especially as Christians, sometimes it's so hard to find the time, and it just doesn't end up on our schedules the way we want it to. And then whether we do it or not is hit or miss. So I love that it's a whole page dedicated to that. And then you have your heart check, where she really forces you to look inward. So the main questions on the page are, what do I need to let go of? Who do I need to forgive? And what fears are holding me back? Staying on the same topic as fear, she gives an entire section dedicated to them. And the first page is there's no fear in love. And then you get a whole page where you have all of your fears outlined and you're forced to write them out. Then we get to our 2017-2018 at a glance. She does give you 2017 August through December, and just showing you what a close-up of 2018 looks like. And this is all on a one page. Then you get to the more student or academic specific pages. I think a teacher could totally use these as well. So on one side of the page, you have your fall semester all lined out. So you have August all the way to December on one side. And then it's accompanied by this dot grid over here. That gives you plenty of room to write all the dates you need to remember, or just other things you want to jot down. Then on the other side, you have a place to write your class schedule, and this runs Monday through Friday. And the bottom, you have more dot grids to write notes and passwords. And that's nice because I know a lot of classes are digital, and you have like digital passwords you have to use for them now. So that's a nice touch. The next spread is exactly the same. It just encompasses the spring semester from January till May. And then we get to our first monthly layout. So you have the month in nice and bold. Like, how beautiful is this lettering in the planner? It's just so gorgeous. And then this side's completely blank. So you don't have notes or anything there, which I like because you can put absolutely anything you want on the side. You can decorate it, you can put notes there, you can leave it blank. So I like that she just leaves it to you to do whatever you want with it. And on the other side of the spread, you are getting a line of scripture, and that changes for every month. And the calendar is totally standard, running from Sunday through Saturday. Just to show you an example, in September, she does give you holidays. So on to the weekly spread. I'm actually going to start on the right-hand side of the spread first. So at the very top, you're getting a line of scripture that changes week to week, and then you're getting your week on one page, and you're alternating between white dots and a gray background, and gray dots and a white background for a mini dot grid spread. So that runs from Monday all the way to the weekend, and the weekend is shared. And then on the left-hand side of the spread, you have your header nice and bold for the week, and then you have a lot of room to write your assignments and your due date. So she writes due here in very faint letters to indicate that this is where you're supposed to write your assignments, and that runs all the way to the end of the page almost, and then you get your month at a glance with your current week boxed, and then on the other side of that, you get more dot grids to write notes. So that weekly spread carries you to the end of the month, where you get a whole page for notes, and then you get a praise report. And then at the start of every season, she gives you a little page to check in and check up on how you're doing, your focus, and some encouraging notes, and this changes from season to season. So just to give you guys an example, you have winter here, and you have your season page, and then you turn into your generosity planning page and your heart check. So that wasn't there for the fall because you already did that at the start of the planner, but she does give you these pages every season. So then you flip those over and you get your refocus page again, which is great because you need that more than once throughout the year. And then you get this new page over here, which is a refresh. And here on this page, she gives you the space to write down your progress on the goals you already made, or maybe just write new ones altogether. And just to reiterate, because I don't think I was 100% clear, this is what the end of a normal month looks like. So just notes and your praise report. And then it just flips into the following month. And And that layout takes you all the way until July 2018 until you hit your projects pages. Now these pages are project management pages, which I think is fantastic and something I totally was not expecting in a student planner. So this is what the project spread looks like. So on the first couple, she actually provides you with instructions on how to use these pages. So she gives you 6 steps. Start writing, define your why, how are you measuring success, map it out, break down each stage into tasks, and schedule time to make progress for each stage. Then you have your checkpoint and your stage 1 and all your steps, stage 2, checkpoint 2, and stage 3, and checkpoint 3. Then on the other side, she gives room for your project name, date, your desired outcome, your why, and how you're measuring success. And then I love this visual on how to map it out. So here's just like the big picture building blocks all in a row. So if I counted correctly, she gives you about 14 of those. So you can map out 14 major projects throughout the year, maybe 1 per month. And eventually she drops out the instructions when you get the hang of it, and then you get more space to write out the stages. Also something to note, this coil is wire bound, and the way the cover is attached, it does make it more difficult to close it from the back. So you'll just have to close your planner from the front. All right guys, so that's the planner. What are my overall thoughts? I absolutely adore it. It is so unique. And if you are on the hunt for a Christian faith-based student planner or academic year planner, this is it for you. The weekly layout is geared towards students, which is great because I think there's not many weekly layouts that are geared specifically to students. I think just because something's academic year doesn't mean that it's the best for students. At first glance, I was like, oh no, a week on one page isn't going to be enough room to write assignments and everything else, but she gives you one entire page dedicated to assignments. Now, if you're not a student, and let's say you want a planner that runs on an academic year, you could just use this as a traditional week on one page and use this page for a to-do list and just forget that this says due on the first line. I adore how holistic the entire planner is. You have your dream planning at the beginning. You have your project management sheets in the back. It just makes it so much more than a student planner, and that is much appreciated, I'm sure. The only thing I would change out of the entire planner would be to add a Saturday and Sunday to class schedules, just because I know a lot of students have a lot of extracurricular activities. Not everybody runs on a Monday through Friday schedule. Some really important things other than class might show up on Saturday and Sunday that need to be in a class schedule format, but I can totally understand from a design standpoint how that probably would not have been possible on one page because these are already so narrow. But that's just something to keep in mind, that you can split this Friday in half and do a Saturday and Sunday over here if that's something that you need. In terms of the overall quality of the planner, absolutely phenomenal. They hit it out of the park. This paper is super thick and smooth. I almost dare say it is thicker than Happy Planner paper, and that is some of the thickest planner paper I've ever come across. It is gorgeous paper. So if you're a paper snob like me, this is definitely for you as well. And you can tell because she's really into art and she creates all of this lettering by hand. So she really wants you to be creative in your planner and get into it. So this paper is really great to put some nice ink on here. So overall, I highly, highly recommend this planner. And as I promised, let's get into the goodies. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you do get goodies when you upgrade to the Student Planner Kit, and that retails again for $65. Now that's a steal because this entire bundle, if you were to buy everything separately, each notepad is $12 and the washi tape set is $10 and the bundle is $65. So if you add that all up, you're definitely saving if you upgrade to the Student Planner Kit. So just to note that the paper on these notepads is just as luxurious as the paper inside of the planner. So it makes sense that this notepad is $12. I mean, that just makes my heart sing. I just want to like rub this notepad. Anyways, this notepad is her take on daily pages. So at the top you have a new day, you have your top 3, and you have these adorable drawings that are indicative of morning, noon, and night. And then at the bottom you have a space for notes. The other notepad is just a plain notepad, but it has different headers. So it has, you've got this, smile, be strong, dream bigger, I can do all things, and be bold. And these are the beautiful washi tapes. So you have the best is yet to come written in gold foil. These beautiful XO and hearts also written in gold foil. This stunning floral pattern. And then you get gold foil dots. All right, guys, that is everything I have to show you today. I am super impressed by everything, top to bottom, super unique, super high quality. You absolutely cannot go wrong if you are looking for a planner like this. If you do like everything that you saw in this video, but you do not need an academic year planner, they do have a normal calendar year planner, and that usually launches in the fall. That layout, however, is a vertical layout as per their website, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to be doing a vertical layout again for 2018. So stay tuned for that, because if you really love this striking black and white aesthetic with beautiful lettering and calligraphy and it's faith-based, don't worry, they have a planner coming out for 2018 in the fall. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos like this. We have just rounded the corner on planner reviews for the mid-year and academic year planner. So I won't be doing planner reviews until the fall and 2018 launches, but that means I'm going to be doing a lot of planner chit-chat videos about finding your planner style, planner essentials, organizational videos, more lifestyle and home videos. So if that interests you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any new uploads from me. As always, I will catch you in my next one, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.